Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 10 of Let's FIFA 14, and we're looking to pick up some more points in Division 6. We need 6 more points in our last 4 games in order to pick up the title of the division. So we're heading into the first game and we come up against a Bundesliga 4-3-3 side, and it's Ben Arfa to get the first chance, try out a shot, we pick up the rebound, but no goal. We hit the post there. Instead, off a corner, he'll pick the ball up after me not clearing it properly, and Janssen, his left back, takes a shot. And what a shot that is, right into the top left-hand corner. Nice finish there, and he's up at 1-0. But I'm of course looking to get back into the game, and here he'll shot to cut inside the pitch with Jackson Martinez, and we get a lot of space to take the shot, get the equalizer, and 1-1 it is. But just 3 minutes later, he plays an over-the-top ball. He's able to take it down. I get on the wrong side of Boateng, and he'll make it 2-1, get it back into the lead, and we go into the second half. I tried to get that 2-2 equalizer, but instead, the auto-switch being really cruel here. I tried to cover the over-the-top ball, run behind his attacker, but it switches player, he misses the header, and he runs through and gets the goal. So that was a little bit of a frustrating goal to give up. I tried to get back, but I would never get a second goal, and he wins the game 3-1. I had my chances, but I couldn't convert them. When you look at the full-time stats, he had 4 shots on target, 3 goals. I had 12, only 1 goal. So it's one of those games where it just didn't work out, and I dropped 3 points, but still 3 games left, and I need 6 points. So need to win 2 of those games, and we're heading on into another game. We're switching side, going back to the Serie A and Brazilian side, and I didn't really feel confident going into the next game because this was kind of the squad, like the 2 squads I got. The substitution squad is the side I feel most confident playing with, and I came up against another Premier League squad, and quite early on I get a chance there, but his keeper will save it, and instead he plays a through ball to Eswine down the wing. And he could just run on through, cross it in, and Mandzukic leaping up between my 2 defenders and making it 1-0. And another through ball, just splitting my defense apart. It's Eswine on the ball, he turns around, cross it in, and once again Mandzukic to get another goal. So 2-0 down after 30 minutes, not looking too good there. And we go into the second half before I started creating stuff. A terrible finish there, a shot there from Pato, which is a header instead of a volley, which I had hoped for. And he makes it 3-0 off a corner, so not looking good whatsoever. But then in the 70th minute, we find Niang, and we get a goal back into the game. And just 5 minutes later, it's Abada breaking through, and it gave me a little bit of hope, getting 2 goals in quick succession. And we had a few minutes left to try and get a 3rd and a 4th goal maybe. And we find Osvaldo here in the 81st minute down the wing. He'll go past defender into the box. I tried to shoot it into the far corner, but it's straight at the keeper, and Pato, he can't get the goal either. So in the end, I lose another game, and it puts a bit of pressure on me because 2 games left, and I need 6 points if I want to pick up the title. So 2 wins is needed in order to get those extra coins, and 1 win is enough if I want to promote, but I would of course be looking to pick up the title and get those extra coins. So we head on into another game, and I switched back to the substitution squad because, as I said, I feel more confident playing with them, and I'm definitely going to change up the other side once I'm done with this division. So yeah, we head on into our next game, and we come up against a quite strong Serie A side there, and it's Quintero getting the first chance, unlucky there to hit the bar, but we're not done. 10th minute, we find Jackson Martinez, a little drag back to get a bit of space, find Ben Arfa again, and he gets me the lead, get that 1-0 goal, and finally we're in the lead in this episode actually, and we keep on creating the chances. Jackson Martinez, lovely little skill run here, and he'll finish that into the top corner to make it 2-0, and only 20 minutes played. And 5 minutes later, it's Ben Arfa breaking through. We chip the keeper, and 3-0 it is. So a very good game there, getting a lot of early goals. And in the 40th minute, it's FifaRalle on the ball, cutting inside. He goes past several defenders, takes the shot, and somehow I get a penalty. I don't know if Chiellini actually went with a slide tackle. If you go back and look, I'm not sure if he dropped to the ground or actually went with a slide tackle, but he does get sent off, and we pick up the penalty, and Ben Arfa, he will convert it to make it 4-0, and after that, he pretty much decided to race quit. So we get 3 points, we secured promotion to Division 5, But we have one game left in this episode to see if we can pick up the title of the division and get those final 3 points, get those extra coins, which of course are great at this point in time to if we want to kind of strengthen our squad. So we head on into the game, the third 4-3-3 Bundesliga squad in this episode, and I lost to the 2 previous ones, so I was a little bit nervous going into this game. I get the first chance here, but I cannot get the head on target. Instead, it's a through ball out on the wing, and a cross in, and Lewandowski scoring. We've seen that in the past games as well, and I just thought, come on, man, I must be able to get a goal. And then it's Eder showing up here. Lovely skill run, going past several defenders, getting the goal to make it a 1-1 in the 39th minute. And 2 minutes later, we find Quintero here, a header from Eder to find him. And we go past the defender here inside the box. We take this shot, and we do make it 2-1. So we get into the lead. I was happy about that. But into the second half, he gets a goal and we are all even. And I couldn't use that for anything. I needed 3 points. And then we get a very lucky here to pick up the rebound and make it 3-2. And I was looking to actually get a 4th goal as well, because I just knew he probably was going to get some late goal in the game and just see me lose the title. So yeah, we kept on trying to create chances. Here's Eder on the ball. He plays a through ball to Martinez, who somehow gets onto the ball, but he'll save the chip there. And then in the 89th minute, Quintero breaking through, getting into the box, and once again we pick up a penalty. And he will actually get his player sent off as well in the 90th minute. And at this point in time, it looked to be a pretty sure win. We had 1 minute of extra time. We will, however, miss the penalty, but it didn't matter too much. We win the game, we win the title, we get the extra amount of coins, and in the next episode we'll be building or changing up our Serie A and Brazilian side a little bit. And that is pretty much all for the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. We will be back on the 2nd of January. I'll be off tomorrow, and apart from that, I want to wish you a happy new year. I hope you have a great night celebrating the new year and all that good stuff. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.